Oh, hello, my beauties. Hey, was checking another tab whether I was live. It is Viv here and happy to be here. It's a Thursday, and some of you regulars know I would often put out a recorded video on Thursday, but I thought it's actually easier to go live. Now I know it's midday um, on the East Coast, which is where a lot of my viewers are. Let me know if you're not from the East Coast area, if you're like from California or the Midwest. I'd be really curious. So first, I actually want to do a gratitude, and let me pull up another tab. I just want to really thank my channel members. These are people who have joined and have 3 different levels of membership, and I want to just thank them for their support and just say their names, like their kind of screen names. I won't probably say the whole thing because some of them might be hard to pronounce or have numbers. So like Gigi the Empress, thank you, Gigi, for your support. Stacy is a member. Donna is a member. Shonda is a member. Thank you. Ameristar, thank you. And Clara, thank you. These are the current members. And I want to thank those of you who were members even for a month or two, even if you're not a member now. And the next thing I wanted to do, hang on, let me get back to where I can see. The next thing I want to do is announce the end of year live. I'm going to do a end of year celebration, an introvert celebration, spiritual celebration. And right now I have that planned for 3 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. And that should be Saturday, yeah, the 20th. Okay, so and I'll post that where you can kind of see it pending. Okay, like I'll schedule it so you'll know. So hopefully you can come to that. And for that, what I'm going to do is something I did a couple of years ago that I actually really liked. I actually got, it's not really a journal, but I got a notebook um, while I'm traveling for actually my continued language study. And what I'm going to do is lead us and in a super just peaceful, mellow manner, we're going to do like a journaling practice. And I have 3 questions. So, like I said, I think I did this a couple of years ago. And it's just a really nice practice that I think will be helpful for us. We'll ask questions about the year. Okay. And I don't want to give it away here, but do come if you want to do some introspective, you know, not even so much healing, but just some introspective journaling. Okay. So that will be, I plan for that to be at 3 p.m. Eastern time this Saturday, which should be 8 p.m. my time. And so we'll go through that. So have a journal for that. Okay. Those are really the 2 main things I wanted to come live and say and thank my members. And actually consider becoming a channel member, keeps the channel going. And if you've gotten any help from my affirmations, the divine feminine videos, the chakra videos, then please do consider becoming a member. And there are perks for members. And one thing I am going to do for the members is I'm going to have our own separate live. And what I will do, I think, hang on, this is what I think I'm going to do for the members. This was a new deck that I showed you guys. It's kind of, this is like the Eye of a Dragon, but this is the Animal Spirit Pocket Size Guidebook. What I think I will do for members when I do their live is I will pull a card. So most of them are actual animals, like an animal spirit guide. And check, I have a recent video where I basically do an unboxing, but like deer. So I will pull a card for each channel member that sort of sums up the lesson of the year for them, what they got, what they learned, what was the difficulty. And I am going to use this deck. Here's another one. I was showing you guys these. I really do love these cards. Starfish. I'll put the link below if you want to see me. This vulture, where I did basically an unboxing of this. So it's basically like animal allies, like spirit animals. Some of you may have heard it called that way. Here's the one she put on the box, dragon. Dragons are not, they can seem like we've heard dragon lady, right? It's a very strong energy. Or the year of the dragon. Here's gazelle. So for channel members, when I do our live, I'm going to pull a card for you, kind of sum up your year. Okay. So channel members, just look out for that. And I will put that under the membership, the members only tab. I'll put when that's going to be, but I wanted to announce it. So let's see. Those are really the main things I wanted to share. Yeah. Again, there'll be an end of year, like live 3 p.m. this Saturday is the plan. Thanks my members. Really appreciate you. And that there will be a members live where you have to attend, you have to be there, and you'll get a sort of dive into what the year brought you. So what else is going on? I'll just share a little bit on the idea of, again, a previous video. I'll also put it where I talked about when you're getting resettled in a new country. Let me see if I can pull up the name, guys. Hold on. It's worth me pulling it up. Let me go to my channel. Hang on. How to settle in a new place fast. That's what it's called. If any of you are moving, whether it's across country or whether you're moving further than that, one of the things I talked about was getting a routine. And I've really started to establish a routine for myself while I'm slow traveling. And that routine includes, and this is what I mentioned to you guys, like pick something that you love to do, whether that's, sorry guys for the sloshing, whether that's like painting or drawing or ceramics or salsa dancing, or is it bachata, or, whatever you love. And so far, I have taken, I've been doing like yoga like twice a week, twice to 3 times a week. I've been going to a class. And just as a way to meet people and also get my goal of just health. As you know, always, I'm all about the health and wellness, holistic health. So yoga is so great for that. And it's nice to be led. As a teacher, sometimes I'll do my own thing a little bit, but it's really nice to also go to a class. So establishing a routine. What else am I doing? I'm also studying this book, this by this guy named Daryl Eves. So this is just a little quick update. I decided every day, this is one of the few books I traveled with, and it's called YouTube Formula. And he didn't create Mr. Beast, but he consults with Mr. Beast. Any of you who watch YouTube, you've probably heard of him. He's like the third biggest YouTuber in the world, I believe. Like he's in the top 5, right? And he does these crazy videos where he's like, last person to take their hand off of the boat gets the boat. And so you'll see a bunch of people in the water with their hand on the boat. Like he does stuff like that. So, but this book is about building up your YouTube channel and just getting community and also using it to share about your work. And of course, my work is to help people. And so, yeah, how to do it in a viable way. So I'm reading that as well as taking the yoga a couple times a week, trying to eat better, all the stuff, to kind of try to build a life abroad. So let me know, guys. Also, I do have one more question for you guys, for all of you viewing. Let me know. These are one of the things he suggests is also making, hold on, videos based on your videos that are bringing viewers in. And so that are older, like your older videos that are still really popular. So I want to ask you guys, these are some of my most popular videos. Let me know in the comments, and I'm going to have to go because someone is getting a little antsy. It's not me. Let's see. Divine Feminine Sacral Chakra Affirmations. That brings in a lot of folks. Let me know if you want me to do something like that again. Divine Feminine and Sacral Chakra Affirmations for bath and spa. That does really well. So let me know. Grand Rising Affirmations, so for morning, for having a good day. Divine Feminine Affirmations, way back from 2020, still brings in lots of people. Let me know if that's what you're interested in. And my Loving Affirmations for Your Inner Child also really did well. And actually, I do want to make another one of that, but let me know, like, of all of those. So again, Divine Feminine, Sacral Chakra Affirmations. So a lot of women, I feel like, originally were watching my channel because they had a lot of like trauma and trauma and issues around the reproductive system. And so I get that. Let me know if you want me to make more. And or the inner child and or the grand rising. Okay, gotta go. Someone is calling. And so I'll see you Saturday. Hopefully you can come to that live. And remember, we'll be journaling. So bring a journal, bring a cup of tea, bring a glass of wine, bring some little spritzer. All right. And I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye.